and West Indies.
Looking forward to this one. It should be a cracking game.
Thanks, Alison. Need to go down to the middle now. The captains are ready for the toss.
Neither captain will be too upset here. There's a good opportunity to get runs early on, but also there's something in it for the bowlers if they can stay focused. Zadran opening the batting, right-hander, very capable with the bat. Zadran will be at the non-striker's end, first up.
The crowd are making a heck of a lot of noise even before the first ball's been bowled. Let's see how long they can keep that up for. Finds the edge. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. No luck at all there on that one.
Out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Zadran ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Waits for it. And that looks to be four.
There's a gap there and all the way with conviction to the boundary.
Well, the tension is extraordinary. The crowd are on the edge of their seats. That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that is stayed hit. Fantastic.
Gorgeous coverage on, surely heading to the boundary.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the red.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them.
End of the first, and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on, and built some momentum easily off that over.
Going with pace now. Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. Great shot. Just stepped inside the line and flicker the wrist, and that'll run out to the boundary. Good shot. A beauty.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
Mayers shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Left alone, taken by the keeper.
Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. Afghanistan, 26 for 1.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Too good. Not sure anyone's going to cut that off.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Zadran has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Oh, that's a terrific shot. Landing punched through the leg side of the ball.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. I can just stand and admire that shot. How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant. Cuts away, uses the pace of the ball. That's a difficult shot, making it very easy. 6 runs.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
A nice shot. Onto that early, that could be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Oh, he's played that well. Back with a point through gully and that's 4 more.
Shots nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball.
Rolled the wrists well to keep it down. Couldn't find the gap, though.
Going with spin now. What a shot, lovely on drive, and there's little chance of anyone catching that. Nicely played. Runs one.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shots too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Brilliant. That'll take some catching.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. It's a nice sweep shot, but finds the fielder at square leg. McCoy coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. McCoy over pitches and pays the price. Great shot by the batter. That could be four. That was a nick. It's a missed chance, and that could well be four. Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Doesn't beat the infield. Nice shot, runs possible.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Oh my, that's racing away. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Well-directed throwback.
A half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
That's the over. Afghanistan 77-4.
They've set the ground on fire and entertained the crowd this power play. 2020 batting at its best.
Mayers back into bowl here. They'll be wanting to improve their figures. A wicket would do nicely. Swept away, but finds the fielder. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
No shot offered. Through to the keeper.
Shot. That's a massive shot, just incredible.
Out on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
And that's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Chase coming back into the attack. They'll be wanting to improve their figures a bit. Quick wicket to look nicely. Shot, should be runs here. Nicely played. Runs one. Nice shot, straight to gully. Straight to the fielder. Too much room, and he got what it deserved. Charles, brilliant stuff. The backward square with a great carry.
Omarzai, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early, and really get stuck into his innings.
Omarzai, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more. Full, do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take the hit.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6. On getting the next delivery right. A nice shot. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over, 13 coming from it. Afghanistan are 106 for 2. Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
And the chance goes begging. McCoy coming back into the attack has done well so far. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
Through the hands at it. Got it early, but enough on it to get 4. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Nicely played. Runs 1. Leading edge lands safe from hands, though. He's got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot. Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Massive outside edge. No point chasing that one. It is racing to the boundary.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Lewis has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie one end down. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Cuts that off well in the infield. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They're so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Finds the fielder with that shot. Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long with the 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
A fantastic shot off the back foot. Really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's the over. Afghanistan are 140 for 2.
Kept the heat on throughout this innings so far. Really good batting. The next few overs could tell the tale of just how big this score will be.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Shot brings up the half-century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Shot, should be runs here. 2 runs coming from that over. Afghanistan 142 for 2.
They had a great foundation early on, and they've carried it forward to make a big total.
King, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Well played, could be a quick single. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Good return back from the deep. Trying to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That is quite extraordinary. Amazo, don't do it to him like that. What a shot.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and it's dispatched with ease. Might look to go big again here.
Amazo. That is huge. 2 in a row.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to the batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Was quick onto that in the infield. The pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flying into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come.
Just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Hetmeyer, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Will you listen to that crowd? They are loving this. It's difficult to hear yourself thinking here. Huge shot. It's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. Is
starting to really get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt the momentum. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Crunch. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on. That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Too much room, and got what it deserved. Gone! Caught!
Nabi, the new man in, but will start from the non-striker's end. He's got their tail up.
Too good. That is huge.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh, that was met. And there's an element of insanity the way that sounded. Two biggies in a row.
Hit that one on the arc. A fabulous drive for six.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lifted it all the way.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
I'm really liking this innings. It's been built with solid strokes. That was another one with immense power. How will the bowler respond?
Nabi taking guard. Has been playing really well in recent matches. Certainly needs to bring their A game today. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can he come back with a dot ball?
That's a cracking shot. That's going to be six. It's going way back into the crowd there.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see in a cricket match.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Chasing that. That might be on the roof. A killer blow. And that's consecutive sixes.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Can't afford to go too full again. Does help switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing.
Strong arms out there in the field.
Oh, no. No. That's just flying off the middle. big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
Hetmeyer is finding it difficult to contain this pair at the moment. My advice would be go back to your stock delivery and then build from there. Nice shot. Runs possible.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will he reply?
Doesn't beat the infield. Shot. It's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given, and the power is immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Having been hit for consecutive boundaries, really interested to see how they can bounce back with the next ball. And again, another maximum. All the fielders can do is watch as that sails deep into the crowd.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Good shot. A beauty.
Just sheer power off the back foot. No need to worry about running.
Important. Just focus on getting the next delivery right. Massive outside edge. That's the end of the over. Just magical batting. Nothing the bowler can do other than watch the ball go all over the ground.
Well, that was a perfect example of sustained power hitting. What a finish that was.
Delivery after the boundary. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, that is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
All the way, got it right out of the middle.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much. Two boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. Oh, that's been heaved away and punished over the rope. That's a brute of a maximum. to wrap up the innings. That is quite extraordinary. Nabi, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
That seemed so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hits. Fantastic.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. Will force a mistake. Oh, that was met. And there's an element of insanity the way that sounded. Two biggies in a row.
Jumped all over the slower ball. Only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it. 6 lost ball. How will the bowler reply?
Brilliant diving stop. That's a big one, and Maximum, away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
That's just timed brilliantly. Moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get the wicket.
Oh, whack. Hit the bones out of that. It's going for a Maximum.
The shorter ball doesn't work here. Run with the bounce well. Eased it over the top for 6 runs. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's a brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
And the innings comes to an end. West Indies will need 448 runs. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
Faruqi coming in.
Perfectly timed.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Nice shot. Runs possible.
Good return back from the deep. Sent back in the end. The run was on, but apparently they're content to keep the strike.
Big edge. Where's that going?
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough back speed to pick up 4.
Finds the fielder with that shot. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. shot. Should be runs here.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Couldn't get it through the field. This could be trouble.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
Had to run a fair bit and they've taken a marvellous catch.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Oh, that just didn't stick. A new bowler is coming into the attack. He's quick onto that in the infield. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Flex that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Great shot. It was a good length to try that, and they did that with maximum results. 6 more.
How clean did they hit that? Plays that immaculately in the straight bat.
Feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. There'll be runs here. That's the over. West Indies 27 for 1.
Midpoint of the power play, and despite the good mix of boundaries and running, they're just falling away from the required rate early on.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Great commitment.
A good shot for no runs. Quick to get onto the back foot, but cracked it straight to the fielder.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Shot straight past the bowler. Couldn't go before.
Eyes on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Big edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Great shot. Nice and compact on the front foot. Head was perfectly still.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Naveen Ul-Haq shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Out. Good catch.
Lewis coming in, but he'll be starting from the non-striker's end for now. He's got their tail up.
Go for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like we'll carry.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. One for the textbook.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Cuts that off well in the infield. Everyone's gone up. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy at the ground. That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe. That shot sees them get their innings started.
Lewis, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bubbler. 6 more.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot, transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
Doesn't beat the infield. Nicely played. Runs 1.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. That's a solid shot. Another over where runs are just too easy to find. These batters are seeing the ball really well, and the confidence is starting to build.
Batters are working strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Shot, should be runs here. There'll be runs here. They'll get at least 1 here. Not shot. Nice shot. Runs possible. That It's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
Straight to the fielder.
Good cricket all round. A good delivery, timed well to the fielder.
Finds the edge. Khan back on now. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's a solid shot. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early and was dispatched with ease.
End of the over, a big one. 11 runs coming from it. West Indies are 80 for 3.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
That's a confident appeal. Shot, should be runs here. That has flown.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Well, now that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it, dispatching it for 6.
Lewis has started to really get on top of this bowl and may need a few changes to halt the momentum. massive outside edge. Lewis hits that hard through cover. Deep cover point needs to make some ground here.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
That's a free scoring over for the batting side, taking advantage of some very poor bowling.
Batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just ridiculous.
Boundary last delivery. Is that the sign they're trying to push the run rate? Finds the fielder with that shot. Quick onto that in the infield. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. That is quite extraordinary. Hope, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
All the way, got it right out of the middle. 6th last ball. How will the bowler reply?
Outside edge and doesn't carry. Well bowled there and dropped. End of another disappointing over. Khan has to be asking what's going wrong. It's not what you expect from a key bowler.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Faruqi back into the attack. That's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the knee to the back.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
short. A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Well balanced, smothered the ball, and through the leg side it goes. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Lewis doesn't offer a shot.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Ten runs out of there. West Indies are 121 for 3.
Been some really good overs strung together. They've taken some risks, along with some good running. A very good total is on the way.
Naveen ul-Haq coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far. Oh, that's beautifully struck right out of the guts and all the way.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Anything special. Line and length is the key here. Oh, man, that's an incredible shot. Square drive and cold suppose as it comes all the way for a maximum.
A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Off the middle of the bat. Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Finds the edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
next ball on its merits.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Bang! Bowled. Just stunning bowling.
Charles, the new man in the middle. He wants to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball nice and early and really get stuck into his innings.
He runs here.
Charles gets off the mark.
The atmosphere is electric. You can really feel the buzz around the spectator areas. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Onto that early, that could be 4. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. 14 runs added there. West Indies 154 for 4.
The batters have controlled the middle portion of this innings, but they'll need to launch now with wickets in the dugout.
Ahmad coming back into the attack. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Shot, finds the gap with that one. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes though, you just got to accept it and move on. Hope goes large again. 2 maximums in a row. We're in for a treat here, I reckon.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. It's up in the air again, and that's 6 more. 3 maximums on the try. Hope has got a 5 hit under them now.
Just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Nicked it. Can't get that outside the ring field. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Edged. Over West Indies 176 for 4.
Well, this total was always going to be a challenge, going at 10+. They need to accelerate again to get close enough to the required rate.
Smacked away. It may carry over the fielder for a maximum.
Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right and launched it. Went for the textbook.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Edged it. They've gone up here.
Looks calm in the middle, ready to face his first ball. That's in. Certainly played some lovely shots around the ground. He's got their tail up.
Massive outside edge.
Oh, that edge was so close to going to hand. They're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
It's gone all the way and over for 6. Charles, classy square drive.
Well, that was a slower ball that didn't fool anyone. Got the timing just right. Beautiful shot.
Huge edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Mayers doesn't offer a shot.
That is huge, enormous, massive, gigantic. Take your pick.
Jumped all over the slower ball, only gave them more time to see it and make sure of it.
That's the over. West Indies, 197 for 5.
They've played wonderfully all innings, but the required run rate's demanding more from them if they can.
Straight to the field. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Oh, that's a cracking shot. That's going to be 6. It's going way back into the crowd there.
Showing that they mean business this innings. Barely seem to have got going and they're hitting 6s.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
The new man taking guard in the middle. They want to get things going after getting their eye in. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Edged. What a ball. That's gone down. big edge. Khan has kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
They attacked all areas of the ground, 4s, 6s, and there was strong running as well.
That is out of here. That could be out of the ground.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and they stayed hit. Fantastic.
Shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Carty goes again. That's a huge hit. It's going way, way into the stands.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
Back-to-back boundaries. If they make it 3 in a row, really put the bowler on the back foot. Edged. Couldn't get it through the field.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, that's gone a mile. That could go out of the ground. Get the fielders into the crowd. 2 on the trot.
Well, these are crucial deliveries. 12 from 2 balls, and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Mayers, don't worry about that one. It's gone high and long and a maximum. That's 3 in a row.